Welcome students in my YouTube channel which is Biology by Mahesh sir. Today we will take the next topic of plant physiology which is translocation of food in plants. The topic related to the 12th RBSc and then 11th NCERT. So first we take which is the synopsis for this topic, definition of translocation, site of food formation, major component, mechanism which is Munch hypothesis, and then ray diagram, and after ray diagram it is the diagram. Clear? So first we take the definition of these. Translocation means the process by which food in plant move to their required site. It is called translocation. It is just a shifting from the synthesizing site to the required site. That time it is called translocation. So here the synthesizing site is the leaf and required site is the root and other part of plant. So it is called translocation. The translocation name also called, which is called source to sink. It is also called source to sink. Second, the site of food formation. Site of food formation, where the food formation takes place. So in this point we will write in leaf mesophyll. In leaf it is mesophyll cell. In mesophyll cell, in chloroplast, and then in chloroplast, in stroma. So many points in the site of food synthesis. First, in green plant leaf, mesophyll cell, first very common. Second, in mesophyll cell, chloroplast, in chloroplast, in stroma, because in grana the light reaction takes place by which it forms the ATP, but in the stroma it produces the chemical compound which is glucose, or which is called food. So it is a site for food synthesis. So we can again recall the site for food synthesis. In simple it is in leaf, but when we go in the depth, in leaf it is in a mesophyll cell, in chloroplast, in stroma. Clear? Next is the major component. The different component form in the photosynthesis, which is glucose. So it is a product, main product which produced in the photosynthesis. The name of product is called glucose. Two terms related to this topic. First, the component which produced in a photosynthesis is called glucose, and then component which translocate or transported in the form of food is sucrose, and then component which is stored in the form of food is starch. So here we write the three topic. So first, photosynthesis. By photosynthesis, plant produce glucose. For translocation, it convert into sucrose, and for storage, it convert it into the starch. Clear? So three component present in the translocation duration. First component, it is in leaf mesophyll cell. The sucrose is present where first it is in mesophyll cell, second it is present in companion cell, which is a part of phloem, and third in sieve tubes, and then starch especially in the sink or store site. So storage site in the form of starch. So three component: glucose, sucrose, and then starch. Now the which structure involved in the translocation of food. And then after that, mechanism. So structure which is involved in the translocation of food or the tissue or the complex tissue, it is called phloem. So it is complex tissue which involved in the translocation of food. Now component of food which involved in the translocation of food, first is companion cells, second sieve tubes, third phloem parenchyma, and number fourth, phloem fiber. So these are the four components which compose the complete phloem. First is the companion cell, second is sieve tubes, third is the phloem parenchyma, and fourth is the phloem fiber. Now, the sieve tubes and companion cell directly involved in the translocation of food. So these are the main component or main cell which help in the translocation. Other are accessory or help to translocation of food or assemble the phloem. Clear? So it is component or structure which involved in the translocation of food. Next topic is the mechanism of translocation. So first we take the diagrammatically, after we will take the ray diagram. So first we take the diagram, it is a leaf. In leaf, the cell which is called mesophyll cell. In mesophyll cell, and then from mesophyll cell to the different part of plant, the phloem network system is present. So name of network system is called phloem network system. Now, these phloem network system is consist by, first of all, companion cells, after then sieve tubes and other phloem part. So it is complete network which start from the leaf to the different part of plant. So in process, first of all, leaf mesophyll cell produces glucose by the process of photosynthesis. Now in next point, the glucose convert into the sucrose in the mesophyll cell. So due to these sucrose formation, the osmotic balance change in the mesophyll cell, and then due to change in osmotic balance in a mesophyll cell, the sucrose is loaded into the companion cell. Here that is a loading of sucrose into the companion cell. Now after the loading of sucrose into the companion cell, water also involved or joined in the companion cell, and it also changes the osmotic pressure. And now these osmotic pressure lead to transfer the food, which is sucrose plus water, into the sieve tubes. And these sieve tubes transport the food to the leaf, to the different part of plant or required part of plant. So these are the in simple way mechanism. So explanation of these mechanism, the different name proposed. First name is Munch hypothesis, or we can say source to sink hypothesis, or we can say loading and unloading hypothesis. So these hypothesis which is proposed by Munch is called mass flow hypothesis. So mass flow hypothesis proposed by the Munch for the explanation of translocation of food in plants. Other name source to sink. Here it is source and it is sink. And loading and an unloading, that means the loading in sieve tubes and unloading in root or required site. So it is a different name of translocation mechanism. First is the Munch hypothesis or mass flow hypothesis. Second, source to sink, and third, loading and then unloading. Now we take the ray diagram of these mechanism. So it is a ray diagram in which the first of all leaf mesophyll cell produces glucose by the process of photosynthesis. Now glucose convert into the sucrose in mesophyll cell, and due to increasing in the sucrose, which is less soluble, less reactive, it increase the or rise the osmotic pressure of mesophyll cell. So mesophyll cell osmotic pressure increases, and due to increasing in the osmotic pressure, the endoosmosis takes place, and these endoosmosis of water, so water enter into the cell and it rise the turgor pressure in mesophyll cell. So increasing in the turgor pressure, it create the turgor pressure gradient, and due to this gradient, the sucrose plus water, sucrose and water with the help of ATP, it take 1 ATP and release 1 ADP. So with the help of ATP, sucrose plus water enter into the companion cell of phloem. So it enter into the companion cell of phloem. Now companion cell is loaded with the sucrose and water, and then the same reaction takes place in which from companion cell to the sieve tubes with the help of ATP enter into the sieve tubes. Now it is also loading of sucrose into the sieve tubes. Now these sieve tubes distribute the food to the root. Clear? So sieve tubes receive the water from the xylem. Due to receiving water, it increases the turgor pressure in sieve tubes. So turgor pressure of the sieve tubes increases, and these high turgor pressure create the turgor pressure gradient between the sieve tubes and the root. So here the less turgor pressure and here the high turgor pressure, and these turgor pressure gradient plus ATP. Here it take ATP and release 1 ATP. So with the help of turgor pressure gradient and ATP, the sucrose enter into the root cell or root. Now here the sucrose convert into the starch which is stored by the root. So it is the flow diagram of translocation of food or translocation of sucrose into the root, from the leaf to the root. So this mechanism reveals that how the food is synthesized in the leaf and then transfer into the root. Now one by one we take the different name explanation by the ray diagram. First is the mass flow hypothesis. Here it is the mass of sucrose. Clear? So here the mass of sucrose is flowing. So it is mass flow hypothesis. Second is source to sink. Source is leaf mesophyll cell and sink is root, or the required cell or required branches of plant is sink. Third is loading and then unloading. Loading in sieve tubes and companion, that means the process by which sucrose and water enter into the sieve tubes and companion cell is called loading. So here the loading. And then unloading means the food enter into the root, it is called unloading. So all mechanism with the help of these diagram. So it is diagram and it is ray diagram. You can take a screenshot of this diagram. Thank you for watching my video. If it is useful for you, so please share to the other students so they can easily subscribe it. Thank you.